Oh, it looks like actually Afrosaurus may have lagged. We're not sure if he did or not, but
yeah, that was a little bit confusing on that part. I don't. A little confusing, but that fight, the beginning went completely in Red Side's favor. Honestly, they were getting chased and they turned it around very well. But even though the Yasuo ultimate had been burned, it came up again and it was really well timed. The ultimate from a lot of the Red Side people were not was not up yet at the beginning of the fight, and then they finally got it up towards the end. It was kind of a drawn-out fight, but Blue Team kind of getting a lot more advantage off of that fight, just the nature of getting killed on the Afro, than being able to just kind of kill off multiple members. They did escape with very low health bars, but a lot of them did escape, so very good by Blue Side playing to the strength of their team fighting composition. We'll see if they can contest this dragon that seems to be getting set up by both sides here. Got lots of vision control coming down from the red side, but it would not be too hard for a Zach to kind of jump in and steal the dragon here, so we'll see what red side can do if they can pick some off.
Death Sentence landing, flaying it. Overdose Panda, he goes very, very low. He's going to have Mega Gnar now. Will he be able to get a big Gnar onto 5 people? Looks like Galzrin going to be bouncing up around. There's Mega Gnar, the ulti, but takes out 2 members of the red side. Will they be able to do? They're going into this setup from Afrosaurus. He's doing a ton of damage with those turrets. Overdose Panda going very, very low. Kuro, he's going invis. Zark gonna be going in, but he's caught in a bad spot. Look, should be able to get him. There it goes. Zark going down. Galzrin, though, he's gonna be splitting up into many pieces. Harper Lee on the backside right now, trying to pick up the kill. Can they get it? Alright, looks like Galzrin's gonna be going down to Harper Lee. Trades looks like in favor of blue team, but both of them very, very low.
Yeah, but more action coming out, maybe? That was a 3-for-1 there, and I mean, my goodness, just the absolute wombo coming out in the beginning. Blue team just straight up just destroying them in the initial part of that fight. And I mean, my goodness, that it's again just insane team fighting ability from the blue side. And the attempt to turn it around was really nice. Zach did fall pretty low, so they were able to get that kill back onto him, but still, the dragon is still up after all of that, however, because blue side was so low. So we're going to see if these Spooky Midnight can try and get control of this now. They are going to start it, and blue side's a little far back. They might not be able to get to it in time. They have vision of it, but
it's going to be difficult. Afro has a lot of turrets set up here for his side on
they can't draw it out.
Midnight.
There it comes.
But Kuro going invis. Rat-a-tat-tat should be available. Ogre's Panda, though, getting chunked down again. Not being able to do these engages like he wants to. Here comes end step from the backside of this. Will they be able to get something done? There's the Alzer, and he's just got to jump out over the side. But the dragon going very low. Can he get the smite? He's going low. It looks like he does. He gets the steal. Bounces, but only gets one. Rat-a-tat-tat coming out for him. Then step getting knocked in the air. Deadbeat gonna pick up the kill on that side, and it looks like they pick up a dragon. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. And Zark, he is chasing. The chase coming after Harper Lee, very low on mana. Will they be able to get it? No, they don't. And it looks like they're just gonna be pushing down the mid lane.
Yeah, my goodness. Zach was on that dragon for so long, and he actually jumped away from it. And I was like, oh no, the red side's just gonna take that quite quickly. And then he gets right back in there, steals it, and Enstep, I don't know what Enstep is doing, maybe a miscommunication there, but he just got destroyed by the Alistair headbutt, the Yasuo ult, just totally focused down, absolutely no chance of survival there. And his team was on the completely opposite side of the pit, so not too sure what he was doing there, but really nice pick onto the blue side to see that, get that 1-for-1 trade after Zach died, and just, I mean, yeah, and they got the dragon, so definitely worse on their side. But they are still down in towers. I do see the creeping vision control. It's really nice on the red side. Top side, they got nice river control. They got a pink ward down on their own blue side, making sure no one gets too aggressive onto them. But the blue side, I would like to see them kind of set up more on this Baron objective or around another tower or something, because their team fighting is just ridiculous right now, and they have enough gold, especially on the Yasuo, who will just annihilate anyone that he hits with his ultimate. And I want to see them kind of fight around this Baron because they have they have very good, easy time basically winning these fights. They have great ability in this team fighting, like I say, again and again. And if they can fight around an objective, get the victory, they can quickly take the objective and then net turrets that they wouldn't normally be able to get because of their lack of wave clear and inability to siege very well. They just kind of want to dive at you. So I want to see them control this Baron area more as we head into this later mid-game.
The biggest thing that they're going to need to have right now is to have top and bot lane pushing. They need super waves to be building, and if they can get those right around the time Dragon or Baron are going to be contested about a minute or two ahead of time, that will split up red team, make them make decisions, because right now they are down in towers and they are getting sieged on right now. If they get the other lanes pushing, they'll split up the team and their team fight will be even better than it already is, and that'll give them a free chance at some of these other objectives.
Yeah, which is really the problem right now, that Blue Side can't really capitalize off a lot of stuff when the waves are not... The top wave is pushing very well, and it's always has been. It's very good control of the game, but, I mean, nice wind wall, by the way. But, they need to get...
There's the TP now. Telly coming in from Overdose Panda. He's got rage built up, but will it be enough? He goes very low. Oh, 4-man, no, in the middle of that. He gets multiple people. Here's the fight that we wanted. Deadbeat, he's trying to get the kill. Harper Lee picking up 1, but it should be a 4 now for 3. Zark going low, but Harper Lee on the backside. Will he pick up this up? Galzin going to be knocking him up. Everybody's just way too low, and it looks like they are actually just going to trade kills here in what should have been blue team's fight to win.
Yeah, I mean, 4 for 2, still pretty good for the blue side, but they did get a little sloppy at the end. A massive ultimate coming out from the Gnar, and he just fell a little too low with all the damage coming in, but unfortunately they can't really net any objective off of that. I think they can push the bottom lane now that a lot of people are going to be devoted top because of that very nice wave built up in the top side, but they can't really net anything off of that because, oh, Paula's coming out here. Someone might have DC'd.
And they're having some connection issues on the side of the Spooky Midnight, rather, is having some issues with their top laner. But, yeah, right now, I feel like they really need, since they see multiple people top, they need to press their advantage, rush towards bot lane. Nobody can really stop them from taking that tower. They've got the minion wave down there, and then they can immediately get dragon control, which will be spawning in about 2 minutes. By the time they get that tower down, it'll be about a minute to about 45 seconds till dragon spawn. They'll be able to drop some wards, get some pink wards down there, and steal all sorts of... oh, it looks like they're gonna try and get some reconnecting here with Instep, but that's what they need to do right now, because otherwise, they're not going to get any objectives off this. They've only got 1 tower so far.
Yeah, and I mean, really, the unfortunate end step lagging, that might have actually been why he was kind of got out in that one dragon fight. But yeah, absolutely, blue team just, you got to get some form of tower, and if you can't win a team fight convincingly, you're kind of failing to execute your comp, honestly. They want to be able to kind of wombo and then push down an objective. Get Baron, get a tower or 2. They want to just do it, fight you really fast, blow you up, and then get an objective off of it. So, blue side, bot side is pushing a little bit, but it's going to fall into the tower, and if they're not able to pull anything out of that, then it's going to be, yeah, like you said, a while until they can actually get another advantage like that. And being pushed in with a lot of their towers being down, it's also going to be very hard for them to try and set up the waves. So they need to get proper vision control, which we see a lot of on the top side, but it's a little pushed out. So the top wave being already pushed, they want to push other lanes, and they haven't really been doing that. I don't know if they've had really the chance to, because a lot of the fights around Dragon and a lot of hectic stuff going on, but they definitely need to focus on either they need to put themselves all in on Baron and top side, or they need to focus pushing out mid and bottom waves so that they allow top to naturally push and hopefully not give up a Baron or something while they're pushing those lanes. So it would be I want to see them either go all in on the bot side or all in on the Baron. That's really what they should be doing right now. They should be doing something where they can net a big advantage off of a one-team fight, because that's what they're relying on. Winning a team fight and then getting something.
I think a big part right now is that they're just not tanky enough. They do have some tanks on their team, but Overdose Panda right now only having a Randuin's Omen for defensive purposes. Murktread's going to give a little bit of MR, but right now he's getting completely shredded by Afro in these fights. He tries to go in, and he gets very, very low by the time he can actually get his ultimate out. And so until he gets tanky enough to be able to do these engages, I don't think they're going to really outright win these fights. They'll probably trade, or at least come out ahead of a little bit, but they'll be too low to actually do anything unless they have waves already at towers and the fight breaks out near one.
Yeah, and like we saw, the prime example is that last fight. He got a great ultimate off, and then he kind of just died. He was totally out of that fight after that. It basically won them the fight and allowed them to actually get enough kills to make it worth, I guess, but he's getting killed way too fast, and I would have liked to see not a Phage. I mean, Black Cleaver is a great item on Gnar, but maybe hold it off. You have tons of damage coming out of Yasuo and Twitch. Switch it up. Make Gnar more of make yourself more of a tank as Gnar, and build some more Magic Resist on top of the Hex Drinker, or maybe a Banshee's Veil, so he's not getting poked down too much by the Jace, and then he can still go in. Or a Spirit Visage even, just because Heimerdinger is very strong right now. Possibly another armor item, because Ezreal and Jace and all that, they're going to be very strong coming into this mid-game with other power spikes. Ezreal being 7-1 and having Triforce Bork. So I'm not digging more damage from Gnar. I really want to see the more tank, and I don't think Phage was the right option for that. Fortunately, the Murktreads will give him some innate tankiness and ability to withstand CC, but it's just not enough right now. And if they can't win a team fight, he's not going to get the resources to do so and build more tanky. So it's kind of unfortunate for him, and I think he should have foregone the Phage. But
yeah, he's taking a lot of mixed damage, so I feel like if he goes full armor or full MR, he's not going to benefit nearly as well. I would have liked to see starting to build towards something like Steric's Gauge, where he will get the damage that he's looking for, but also it'll prevent him from getting bursted down in a team fight. He'll get lots of base damage if he's looking for more of a bruiser build anyway. And that'll help him against that mixed damage that we're seeing from Heimerdinger and Ezreal right now. But looks like they're trying to get back into this fight so far. We'll see. Okay, the pause resuming now, so we're going to see what they decide to do on blue side as they come out of this pause.
Yeah, they're going to... Nice ping board, by the way, making sure Twitch in that last team fight didn't have too much of an impact. But that aside, they're going to be pushing up the mid lane, while red side is focused a lot around top. A lot of people they will be rotating down in the mid pretty soon. Afro just clearing out some jungle camps. Jonte and Davis probably going to be setting up some wards, or just sitting there. That's nice too. But no one on red side is bot side, and no one on blue side is bot side. And I don't think blue side has enough knowledge, but they are kind of rotating down there, but they don't have enough knowledge ward-wise or vision-wise to devote everyone bot side, because if they devoted everyone bot side right now, they would have been able to get the tower very cleanly. Gnar probably can do it on his own since it's kind of low, but if they devoted maybe one more person, they would have probably gotten it a little sooner. Red kind of sleeping on that one, or just not too concerned because they knew it would go down soon. But yeah, good tower pickup, finally focusing the bot lane, like I said, and pretty good timing for the Dragon coming up in about 45 seconds, so they're going to be looking to get some vision control, which they have pretty good vision control from the blue side coming out near blue buff, and just pretty good deep wards. So let's see if they can use that vision, set up a team fight, and get another wombo combo off, and not get poked down too much.
No, they're clearing out some more wards. Looks like red side got some vision control back. Ooh, nice wind wall there. It's gonna be down though for the next few seconds as they try and get this. They have Scuttle Crab control in the
Scuttle and a ward.
Yeah, and some wards here. So they're setting up. They've got Looks like they're just gonna rush the mid lane, knowing that they probably can't get
nice
the dragon
tower
just now. So that's a good tower pick. And we're gonna see what
Amazing.
they do next.
They went left on the tower and came right back. They didn't lose anything off of that. Red team wasn't even able to get any damage.
Oh, here he goes. Will he get a multi-man? There it is, the 3-man knockup. The huge amount of damage coming out from the blue side. Space Age Wizard trying to get it out. The slow coming out from Overdrive's Panda with the rock. It's the stun on instep. That's a triple kill for Deadbeat. Will he get a quadra? He pulls out. There's the quadra kill. Not enough to get a penta though, but they're gonna pick up this objective and probably bot lane.
Okay, so ignore everything we said about building Phage. I mean, who cares at that point? He didn't take enough damage at all to get blown up in that fight. Mostly because it was very well executed. I still would have liked to see him build a more tanky item, but that aside, great wombo. My goodness, his ults have just been on point. And that, despite the build being what it is, I don't really care anymore because that was just really great execution by the team. Gets 2 towers from Yasuo, and he's probably gonna die now, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They got
amazing arcane shift. The biggest thing there was about that Gnar ulti is that you didn't really see from the last ones is pretty much most of the flashes were down. Harper Lee's flash was down and Afro's flash is down. They're gonna be up very shortly, but that was a huge engage there. Very good timing. And they got Baron off the backside of there, so
great shot calling. Yeah, I mean that like the couple with the flashes being down, and honestly, I was so focused on Yasuo just dying and getting towers and stuff that they totally just got Baron. I mean, great, really smart decision by the blue side, just seeing that Yasuo totally done. They devoted a lot of people from the red side, and they're just like, okay, we'll just Baron. I mean, you can kill one of our guys. He's already 12-3. We don't care. So, really great pickup, getting the Baron. That's going to allow them to siege so much easier, and with their comp, they can tower dive so easily, and they have an open inhibitor. I mean, I think this game, at this point, red side did a very good job of kind of protecting themselves in the early game, making sure that they didn't let anyone get too fed, and then the team fighting ability of the blue side just kind of is, I think, going to roll over them right now, and I don't see red side being able to win another team fight, which basically to me means they're probably also not going to be able to win the game. And as you can see, Baron they're able to just destroy towers way faster than normally allowed, so yeah, I think this is the point where blue side just is kind of extending their control, and I don't think they're going to let it up.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of Deadbeat over on the side there. He's trying to get some pressure onto the inhib, but he might be playing up a little bit too far. He does have backup now. Overdose Panda, he should have ulti very shortly. He's getting chunked out though. He's going very low. Ults 2 people. There's the ulti from Deadbeat. They're going to pick up several kills. Let's Bounce coming out. Going to be knocking up some people's arc goes down. He does pick up another one off the backside. Deadbeat going very low though. Harper Lee going to poke him out there, get the kill from Afro, but they're still gonna pick up the inhib here as they trade kills back and forth.
Wow. I mean, they just keep getting wombo combo. There's just a constant something. Even though the initial engages were missed, you know, Zach not hitting him with anyone with his knockup. It doesn't matter. They just did way too good a job of getting the ultimate off. Yasuo comes ulting in, instantly kills 2 people. Just great. Honestly, they're good. They got that game hit was basically guaranteed. And there's again, that's pretty much going to be another nail in the coffin for red side and blue team. As long as they don't make a silly decision or get picked off in like the jungle, get caught out. You know, a major member like Twitch getting caught out would be very detrimental. But as long as that doesn't happen, and it shouldn't with proper vision control, that blue side seems to be exerting, red side not really getting the chance to sit down a lot of wards. It's going to be hard for red side to actually do anything. So they really need to, I don't know. they're basically beat at this point. I don't see them coming back without a miraculous pick or a misplay on the part of blue side. Because if blue side, honestly, if blue side loses a team fight, at this point in the game, I think that's I think that's a major failure on their part.
Yeah. One thing, they did decide to build that MR there, picking up 2 Spirit Besiegers for them. So exactly what they wanted. One thing about it is a lot of people focus on the bonus healing that you get from Spirit Visage, but the other thing is, on somebody like Gnar, it gives you really mad health regen based off your base health regen, and Mega Gnar has pretty much one of the highest base health regens in the game. So Mega Gnar, you're healing for several hundred health over just a period of a few seconds. So that's gonna benefit them a lot. And then of course with Zac, his passive gonna be helping him out, giving him extra healing from there. So good pickups. They have the locket now on Alistar.
That's how you can basically lose. Not lose, but be at a disadvantage. The insane amount of poke coming out onto Kuro is not safe in that situation. He's gonna just have to go lifesteal off of the Scuttle, possibly even recall if he doesn't get enough. But yeah, they're gonna have to stop that siege. That was great poke coming out, and that's still one of the strengths of their composition on the red side, but it's still going to be pretty hard for them to actually do anything with it. They should, I think blue side should be a little more focused. They're going to get this dragon most likely for free, but there shouldn't be too much contention. But they really do need to get that top side pushed out again. They kind of let that push back towards them, and now that they have that bottom inhibitor, they should be able to very easily push the top side down. Or they could just try and get Harper and catch someone out or something like that and just win a team fight and win the game. But top side's pushing very heavily on red side.
They're going to have to clear that out shortly. That's a huge wave. That'll take out that tower if they don't clear it out.
Yeah, so they're gonna, at this point, I think they're saying we don't want to devote someone to that all the way down there. The tower's gonna die anyway, it's way too low to care about. We already have an inhib, let's push this down and see what we can do with it. Because their siege is not too great, but they're still making it work. And unfortunately, it's hard to siege against people like Heimerdinger and Jace who can just poke you down like that, so I would have devoted maybe a little more, but all they have to do is keep a lot of people in the mid lane, make sure bottom wave can push, and they pretty much win. And they'll probably just send 1 or 2 people back there to clear that wave out, and then come right back, just to siege up again.
I would honestly much rather see them push top, just because top lane is the lane you really want to push when Baron's going to be up. Plus, also they have the inhib down in the bot side of the map. So pushing on the other end, well, if you draw away people from that inhibitor, it's gonna take them a much longer time than if you're sieging up mid, in which I don't think that they can do unless they get somebody caught out for some reason, because of mid lane still having a tower, and it's one of the hardest towers to actually take down compared to the other one. So
yeah,
I'd like to see a good push here and some vision control on the Baron.
Yeah, I think the only reason that they stayed was because they were trying to plan maybe a dive, and in which they could net the tower and then an inhib, or just win the game. So it didn't work out for them, and the inhibitor respawned. So good on them for finally clearing out top wave, but they didn't get anything from that. So yeah, a bit of a poor decision on their part. Baron is back up though. Red side has a lot of control over it, and Blue's not really putting a lot of wards down over there, and they're gonna clear out. Oh, another pause coming out. More lag potentially.
Yeah, they have about 4 minutes left on this pause. You have a 10-minute pause rule for the Premier and Minor League, 5 minutes in an in-house. So they're gonna wait out this. Okay, there we go. They're back into the game here. Looks like good push though from Deadbeat. They're gonna have to draw some people up there. That might leave them open for this Baron attempt if he gets a good rotation. End step though. Oh, he gets hit by the death sentence, but he's gonna go immediately down And there's a double kill for Deadbeat. He's looking for the Quadra, maybe a pentakill. He's gonna go on Afro, but Afro completely blowing him up there on the backside. Bowserin trying to go in. Looks like Overdose Panda actually got a flash out of there because he gets knocked up underneath the tower there. And Harper Lee trying to go in for some more poke, but not gonna be able to do it. They're just gonna back off.
Yeah, overextended just a little bit on the Yasuo, but that, I mean, Yasuo, he's just so strong right now. Oh, Harper. Alright, nothing doing there, just getting him off his back. But that's the tower because of that victory right there. They only lost Deadbeat, and great job by them, honestly. Also, he's just so far ahead, and he was able to basically 2v1, and then his team joined him, and they kind of just rolled over until beautiful ultimate by Heimerdinger, by the way, just kind of threw it out right on them and just got obliterated. So they aren't able to get the Baron, but they are able to get the tower. It should help them push, and now they are up 2 towers, still up in gold, up in kills. They are getting a little bit sloppy and kind of closing this game out. But if they can get the Baron or have someone push the bottom wave, which is now getting really huge, which is actually unfortunate for them because that means red side might be able to get a Baron off of it now that they see bot sides pushing. So they're going to have to devote, blue side's going to have to devote someone to that bottom side, get the wave pushing, make sure they can actually threaten the inhibitor with maybe the Yasuo split push, and then have the other 4 guys do Baron. Maybe clear out Baron first, of course, and then try and do it, pull red side over to the Baron, and then either net an inhib, or net both, or net just Baron. So that would be where they need to stress that, but they need to push bottom wave first, which is what Nara is doing. And they're setting up something around Dragon over here. They're just kind of in these bushes clearing out wards, getting too much damage from the poke from Jace. But yeah, they need to focus the bot side, really. Just push that out and then come back up for a Baron. Red
They
side
might be trying to rush the Baron, and they had the super wave. Very good control there. Meganar is going to be down for the next fight. He's going to be TPing in while it's still up, but it's only about half rage now. He's not going to be able to really get anything. He does hit Zark, but not enough damage. He's going to go mini very shortly. Here comes... Oh, not a lot of aggression. He's getting taken down very low, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Heimerdinger is doing work there, but teleport used, not any engage from blue side. Not really in a position to engage, honestly, and that's definitely a victory for the red side. A very small one, but a victory for the red side because they won't be able to devote our down to the bottom side once again and then have him teleport into a fight. So they're going to be down a man in a team fight if they do threaten both inhibitor and Baron at the same time. Red team is focusing on this dragon right now, though. They have they have 1. They don't want blue side to get that 5th one because that will also spell this absolute complete and utter death for the red side. I got some fights going out.
Galzern going very low. He should have anyway, his passive up, so has an extra life and a half. Here's Deadbeat trying to go in. He does land 1 knockup, but decides not to go in, just hitting Zark. They're going to clear out that ward now. And they're setting up what should be a good Baron fight. Overdose Panda, that's the 5th dragon aspect of the dragon going out. Overdose Panda trying to go in, but he gets hit. There's the Gnar, Gnar's him away. He's going to be trying to get in another fight. Deadbeat does have the Guardian Angel. Endstep going to be hit here. He goes down. Zark, though, quadra kill for Kuro. Can he pick up the quadra or the pentakill? But no, it looks like Harper Lee's going to go out of there. He's going to be full health. So we're not going to see a penta just yet unless they go for something crazy. Oh, Harper Lee getting so low. They're trying to get the penta. There's Kuro. He's not able to get it, though. And there goes the inhib as they try and close this game out.
Yeah, that's the game right there. And like I said, they won the team fight. They got the 5th dragon, and they just destroyed the red team. The great victory by the blue side. Played their comp pretty well throughout the game. Little slip-ups here and there in the mid-game. Did really great. Just dominated every single team fight. I mean, that was not to say too dominant, but it was a very, very dominant game. in terms of team fighting by the blue side. Red side couldn't do anything.
Yeah, 29-17 win for the Space Age Wizards. That's going to be the game for tonight there. You can catch us here on House Party 5v5 on the Reddit page as well as on Facebook if you'd like to check it out. And if you want to play some in-house games as well, you can message one of the admins or another player and they'll be able to direct you in the right direction. We'll be signing out here shortly. And this is House Party 5v5.